probably some of the protesters who were not aware of this, because the reason why they have not come out is there's a notice seeking a motion for injunction which has been served. So I mean, it's okay for them to respect the motion. And
okay, this NGO group that have been picketing, how many days have they been picketing up?
Since Monday.
And your members have not been able to get to work since Monday?
Yes, in certain locations. We've been working from the head office, but what they do is they seal up everywhere. So you can leave, you can't get in. What has happened is beyond our offices as well, they shut down the industrial substations or the substations, so it prevent light from energy from getting to some certain areas.
How did they do that if they're not members of staff?
What members of staff? I'm talking about the union.
Oh no, I'm talking about this group, this Picketing group. They say they're an NGO.
Oh, so that's the same thing I'm thinking too. I mean, you're saying we don't have, there's no support of the union, but you are shutting down substations.
How did they access that? I mean, would you suspect sabotage?
That's
Did
what
your members of staff allow them in and shut down those facilities?
Some of those things don't belong to us. You know, because they are different in the structure. They are different. There's a transmission, and there's also the one for the discos. You know, but you know that they also they forcefully get this. But for instance, we as a responsible organization would like to we are put within the ambit of the law. So that is why when they come, the reason why we have policemen is just to prevent any form of and to maintain law and order. But at times you see them, they come, they barricade the gates, the members, and they call us out. You understand? But we understand that because we don't really see labor as enemies. We're supposed to be partners in progress. So,
has this group ever been to your office to carry out this protest or picket?
Not to my knowledge.
This week is the first.
This is the first, and we've seen protests, but we've not seen this kind of consistency where you spend 4 days in front of somebody's office, barricade and push them out and say you are a coalition of civil society. It's amazing. It's strange. I mean, we understand when labor comes, organized labor come, when they take over your place, when they picket, we understand it. But when you see a coalition of civil rights organizations, societies who come to your place and consistently for 4 days stay in your place, then it becomes worrisome.
The police was there the last time some camera TV crew were there. Are they still present?
Yes, they are present.
They will be there today as well.
They will be. Well, as until I came here, I've not been in the office, but they will be there.
Why did you, Ikeja, discontinue negotiations with Labour? Because Labour think that they say that's part of the grouse, that the union, Ikeja Disco feels that, look, we won't continue this discussion, and they think that's part of what's hurting the plan to come together.
Now, you see, the idea of the discussion was supposed to reach an amicable solution, lasting one. I mean, but we, at some point, we realized that some of the objections raised were not based on any
objections from
Labour were not based on any scientific parameters. They were practically subjective things. I mean, they wanted to have their way. They were preconceived idea of what they wanted. Maybe an agenda to push to talk about some of the members, because don't forget, not everybody that left is a member of the union, you know. But they had that agenda, and we realized that we're not making progress. We're not making progress. It was also beginning to, when you are not making progress, because at the time it was set up, the idea was, let's run this thing for a while and then get to a lasting solution and move on. But after 2 weeks, we found out we're not getting anywhere with it. They kept insisting, they were insisting and not willing to relent, not even relent, but to see things from very practical and objective situation, you know. So what we did was we said, okay, look, let's seek other options, and then we felt that, look, go to the industrial court and let's see if they can help solve this issue. But
we understand that you're willing to come back and start negotiation with them. What changed?
No, you see, that's always the first thing it comes to mind. I mean, for people for stakeholders, you want to dialogue with them, you want to get a conversation, and you want to reach a compromise, you want to reach an amicable solution. So the option for dialogue is always open at every time.
But they haven't shifted their grounds as of yet.
I'm not aware because I've not received any information to that effect. Now, they are willing to dialogue. That's why they said they didn't want to go to. I don't know if they said they didn't want to go to the industrial court, but from their actions, you will notice that they are not ready to go to industrial court. So it means they want to dialogue, because the first time I spoke with them, they kept saying, let's go back to drawing board and speak about this thing again. But I can assure you that for the interest of Nigerians, really, because it's causing us a lot of challenges in terms of distribution of electricity. What we, because of this arbitrary shortage of and disruption of our activities, what the load would be, the energy load has dropped drastically in the last couple of days. So we are willing to come to terms and reach a lasting solution.
Who instituted the case at the industrial court? Is Ikeja Electric or Labour?
Ikeja Electric.
But he was saying that at the moment there isn't any court order, because I see that there's reference made to a court order.
There's no court order. What we have done is to seek a motion to restrain them. Now,
from the court or the industrial court?
From industrial court. From picketing. That's what the motion is.
You sought it against Labour?
Yes.
Not against the NGO that
No, not against the NGO. It's against Labour. So what has happened is, when they are served the notice, they are not supposed to appear until the suit is heard. That's how it is. And they've not appeared as Labour, but they are maybe parading us as
what did the notice say? Was it just restricting it to Labour or their agents?
Restricting to Labour at every agent, at every affiliated, that anything that is related to Labour. Anything. I'm even sure this is covered in there, but anything that's related to Labour.
So what is the situation now?
As of yesterday, they came to picket. As of this morning, I'm not privy to status information right now. But like I said before, there's always room we're always open to dialogue, because I think that conversation is one of the best modes to get this. We want to put an end to this. It's a lot of distraction. It's affecting how we service our people a lot. It's affecting us.
So those consumers who want to pay their bills, who thought that Ikeja Electric was on strike, what should they do? Okay,
so what we've done from the beginning, because we realized that, okay, look, we're still committed to delivering excellence to our customers. We have a lot of off-site locations which we have pushed via all the channels, emails, SMS, social media to our customers. Then don't also forget that we have a series of payment channels that we've launched for customers. You can walk into any ZD bank or UBA branch and do a direct teller. You can do through quick teller. There's this Baxi box that we have, Baxi box payment solution that we have. We have quite a number of payment solutions where you can just go and pay your bills. If you want to vend airtime, you go to any of our offsite locations, which are numerous actually, and scattered across our business units. We have 6 business units in Akowojo, Abulegba, Ikeja, Oshodi, Ikorodu, and Shomolu. So we have a lot of offsite locations which are scattered around there.
All right, so Felix Ofulo is the head corporate communications, Ikeja Electric. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you.
Well, we'll be back in just a moment. We'll turn our attention to another matter entirely. Do stay with us.